in today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at a classic pair of shoes coming from Adidas, which in the last couple of years they released a few color combinations, but this one will be a totally brand new one, and it will also have those Cordura materials, which for sure makes this one looks quite nice. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at a pair of shoes coming from Adidas, which will have this classic design. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come in one of the regular boxes in this blue color, which will just have these three white stripes here on top, and here at the front we're gonna have the 3-4 logo and also the Adidas lettering. So let's go ahead and take them out. So in today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at a very nice take on the Adidas Response CL. So in the last couple of years, guys, we had this release coming from Adidas, which will be inspired by the 2000s running shoes, which is called the Response CL. And in the last year and a half or so, this one was also at the base of the collaboration with Bad Bunny, which was coming at a slightly higher retail price, which was around 140 pounds. This one will come usually around 90 to 100 pounds depending on the materials. And today's pair will actually have the Cordura advanced fabrics, which will make it slightly a bit rugged and also a bit stiffer comparing with a normal release of a Response CL, which will just have those soft materials which are feeling quite nice on foot. So this is a brand new release, and this is actually the only color combination available with this Cordura materials in this green and gray colorway, which for sure is looking quite nice. So at the time on the Adidas website, this Response CL is available in 12 color combinations, which most of them are actually looking quite nice, so for sure you have where to choose from. And according to the box, this specific colorway it's called the Silver Pebble and the Focus Olive, and this one also contains at least 20% recycled content. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one, guys. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have a very nice mix of materials. One of it will be this plasticky mesh material, which also feels a bit rugged, so for sure I feel that this one will give it a slightly utilitarian vibe. So this one will come in this olive colorway, and as you can see on top we're gonna have some other overlays. One of it will be this very soft and buttery suede material, which will be present here at the front of the tobo section, which on top will also have some reflective hints. This one will also be present at the lacing system and also working its way through the midfoot as well as a construction. We're also gonna have it as a mudguard as well, and this one will also be present here at the back of the heel section as well. So besides this suede material, we're also gonna have some leather as well, which feels to be like a synthetic one. Nevertheless, this one will complement the rest of the suede, which looks actually quite nice. Of course, in the midfoot we're gonna have the very well-known 3 stripes, which this time will come in this green color. As in for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place these green laces. And underneath these laces we're gonna have a decent amount of padding for this tongue, which will come in this mesh material, but this one at the top will have this suede material in this green color, which again is very buttery and nice to the touch. Finishing now at the back of the shoe, guys, you can see that for this one we're gonna have a few overlays on top of each other. So we're gonna have some green leather with the Adidas logo. We're also gonna have some green suede as well. and next to it this gray suede, which will also have some reflective beads on top. And as you can see on the lateral side of the heel section, we're also gonna have this tag with the Cordura advanced fabrics. Going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one we're gonna have this gray to green lining, which underneath will have a very good amount of padding, which for sure will keep your foot quite good in place. And at the bottom, as usual, we're gonna have a foam insole, which this time will come in this gray to green colorway. And here at the heel section, we're gonna have this Adidas logo and the lettering imprinted in this slightly darker shade of green. So now, guys, we can go to this cream EVA midsole, which looks quite nice, and it will have this retro design. In my opinion, this one is looking actually quite nice. As you can see here in the midfoot, this one also tries to continue the design of the 3 stripes from the midfoot, which in my opinion looks quite nice. So now, guys, we can go to this Adiwear rubber outsole, which will come in this gray and black colorway. This one will have your normal standard pattern, nothing changed here, which will also have a lot of this EVA exposed in a lot of places, which for sure will let this shoe flex a bit more. As you can see here in the midfoot, we're also gonna have this plastic torsion system, which will go all the way to the midfoot, to the midsole. And as you can see here at the heel section, we're also gonna have the very well known 4Motion system. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for this one I just went with my true to size, which is also the recommendation on the Adidas website. So I would say that this one fits me just fine, but for me, as I have a skinny feet, I feel that this one it's actually a bit roomy. I really feel that I have a lot of space on top of my foot, but for me an easy fix will just be to put an extra insole inside, which is not too thick. So I would say that for people with normal feet, you can just stay with your true to size and it will be just fine. But just in case you have wide feet, guys, maybe you'll consider to go with a half size up, just to make sure that this shoe overall is not going to be too tight for you. So overall, guys, this latest release coming from Adidas for this Response CL, which for today we had it with some extra materials which are coming from Cordura. In my opinion, it's looking actually quite nice. I really enjoy this color combination between this gray, green and cream. For sure, this one also feels quite good underfoot, as well as we're gonna have this EVA midsole, which is actually quite squishy. But I would say that at least comparing with a normal pair of Response CL, for this one we're gonna have this slightly thicker material, which usually is a very breathable mesh. So I would say that this one will be just perfect for spring or fall as well. And given that this one is coming at just 100 pounds here in the UK, I would say that this one is actually a very nice drop out there between all of these releases coming from New Balance or even Nike, which in the last couple of years they dropped a lot. So for sure, I would say that this Response CL, it's actually quite a nice one, which feels quite good underfoot, and it will also bring quite good materials. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of one of these latest releases coming from Adidas for this Response CL. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my reviews for this Response CL, but in collaboration with Bad Bunny, you can choose from the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.